today we are talking about one Roland Emmerich yet again, and so my thing with Roland Emmerich is much like a lot of people, everybody, director and producers, they have a gimmick, so to speak. They have something about them that they do. We talk about Michael Bay and his Bay explosions and his camera angles and all that stuff. And with Roland Emmerich,
we talk about Tyler Perry and the fact that black women must be molested,
oppressed,
some type of oppression. Something happened to him. What happened? One time I was at camp and Reverend stop. Don't even tell the rest of the story.
Or sometimes you just get full-blown AIDS and you're like, what the fuck? Like, what happened here? So,
don't worry, baby. The Lord Jesus Christ loves you. And then Cicely Tyson make you feel bad because you don't go to see your grandparents or some shit.
She gives you the three fingers. Yeah.
But then if you
in actuality, what we're really doing is we're here to just talk about one of the biggest box office bombs of 2022.
No, that's what I'm saying. Roland Emmerich has a gimmick, and his gimmick is I'm still in the year of our Lord 2022, putting characters in actual characters, meaning that you have the fat white scientist who knows everything, but he's quirky and weird.
And hold on, and accent. He has to have an accent.
Yes, British. You see,
you have a father who is estranged with his child or children. In this case, one.
Yes.
In this case, one. Is he divorced? Yes. Okay.
Bro,
okay.
This movie gave us a freaking double whammy. 2 divorces.
Yes.
Hold on.
With them possibly having a blended family.
Also, and the better part about it is this. Okay. So in one of the divorces, can the other new father be there and he's like hated by one of the children? Yeah, good. Also, can that father die for
heroic reasons,
type of reasons, or halfway heroic reasons? We'll flip a coin and see what it is. It matters on the actor. Okay, cool. We can do that. They do that.
Yeah, can I be real? Now, can I be real about this? So, Roland Emmerich he does disaster movies, right? So, this is burying the lead, but we're going to be all over the place in the movie because I don't give a shit to go in order. Good. So, when I saw the trailer for Moonfall, I assumed it was going to be just like, if you guys remember this movie called Sunshine, where it was about the sun went out and they had to throw some nukes into it to blow it up. It was actually pretty good, but anyways,
I'm sorry, what? I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, it's called Sunshine. The basic premise of it was the sun stopped working and the government funded this big spaceship to go up into space so they could shoot nukes into it to jumpstart the sun.
I was going to say this thing needed jumper cables.
Yeah, listen, but it was an indie movie. It was Chris Evans. Anyways, the movie was actually not bad. But anyways, I remember
wait a minute, to use that's stupid.
I know,
that's
but
like putting your finger into the wall socket. It's going to shock you.
I know. And Neil deGrasse Tyson, he said he loved the movie, but he was like, yeah, the sun would never just stop working. It's impossible, basically. But anyways, so when Moonfall saw the trailer, I was like, okay, so the moon, I'm thinking in my head, okay, it must be some sort of dumb global warming bullshit stuff. Because I was like, all right, and then maybe they shoot a ship up into the moon to push the moon backwards with some bullshit Chris, or whatever,
But Chris, we're missing one of the good things from, not one of the good things, one of the other tropes from Mr. Emmerich. See, it doesn't center around like global warming. No, that's stupid. It centers around a conspiracy theory.
Okay, no. What I'm saying is that's why
government cover-ups.
No, that's why I'm getting to. I assumed that's what it was going to be. Right? Like, okay, it's going to be some sort of scientific bullshit, one in a bajillion fucking shot of ever fucking happening. All right, fine. I'll see where you're going. Then this movie dared to say nanomachine aliens made the moon as we know it because of
See, apparently,
no.
Apparently,
the
Federation and the Zeons came together.
No, it didn't.
Made a utopia.
No, stop it. Stop putting better ideas into this. It already committed
Dyson sphere.
No, it already committed the cardinal sin of giving us Terminator in space.
Not even that. The idea of
I was so mad. You and I went to the theater and saw this, Chris. And I said,
I looked up. No, No, I had this nigga laughing because I was like, I leaned over to him.
I was like, Chris, shut up, because I was already saying it. I was like, Terminator in space?
What was the reason? What was the reason? I just explained.
Can I also mention that this movie literally had 3 plots happening at the same time?
4, sir. 4.
4. What was it? All right.
Hold on.
Yeah, 4.
No, Chris, I said 3. Chris said 4. D over here playing with 6.
Average.
Average. Average 5. There you go.
Son hates his dad.
You said, and pause. You said D over here playing with 6 while I. Thank you, Eric. But no, nigga, pause.
4 in the possible. We're playing spades here, sir.
Are we playing spades, nigga?
It's 4 in the possible, I think. That's what this movie is doing.
Man,
but like the son hates Michael Pena, but the son is also caught up with some hoodlums because he ducked out of a fucking heist shit. So that's 2 plots right there, right?
The son doesn't hate Michael Pena, sir. Gravity and oxygen hate Michael Pena.
No. Roland Emmerich said, "Not today, cousin. Not today." No.
Nah.
I know you see that fish. I know you see the fish.
Nah, D.
But I'm gonna need you to fall back.
Nah, D. I got. We got. Nah. He said. Not
Slim.
Nah.
Come back, bro.
Nah. D. Nah. He said. Not today, comprende essay. That's what he said.
Hey, Ocho Cinco.
Hey, Speedy Gonzalez. Nah, bro. Nah.
Y'all are just evil.
Dorito. How you doing, boy? Yeah, man. I'm gonna need you to fall back, man. Take your shoes off, bro.
Hey, look, man, you did good. You did good. All right. You did good. Don't worry. Your kid's gonna live. I'm gonna make sure they go to college. Your wife. I'm sorry to break it to you. She's gonna marry a black man, just so you know.
Dude, Michael Pena died. This is his second death because you remember that fucking battle LA, and he was trying to
Los Angeles,
Los Angeles, where he grabbed the gun to try to be like hero, and he gets fucking just.
So that's just his career, isn't it? That's just his career. See, Michael Pena, he's only safe on television to me, man. Television and Marvel movies,
that's it.
Television and Marvel movies, the only thing he's been safe in so far.
You put him in sci-fi, that's not a Marvel movie.
That nigga's dead or he's a background character you gonna forget. He's one of the two. He's on the chopping block in some type of way.
Maybe not the beginning, maybe not the end, sometimes in the middle. But for this movie, it was close. It was near the third act.
Dude, after I did that, I looked at Ayers and said, aliens. Roland Emmerich did the fucking meme. I see aliens. I was like, get the fuck out of my face.
No, hold on, Chris. We initially thought the shit was aliens because the character said it was aliens. Come to find out, no, it was actually our ancestors millions and millions and millions and millions of years ago.
He took his plot from Stargate.
He literally took his plot from Stargate, stole a concept idea from Terminator, and just throw in 2 divorcee families and just blended all this shit together into an over 2.5 hour long movie that disash of Independence Day. Yeah, we're just a splash of Independence Day. Also,
hey Roland, that's not how you chase nostalgia, sir. You don't do that.
It's not even him chasing nostalgia, Chris. See, here was the problem with the movie.
Everything?
Besides everything. Here was the problem with the movie. A whole hour of this movie honestly needed to be cut.
Dude, he dared to try to fucking Marvelize that shit. Like, I got 2.5
hours
hour
and 10 minutes. I guarantee you,
Roland,
an hour could have been cut.
For real, Roland.
And you doing this wrist deep in a pandemic?
Thank you.
Really, Roland? Roland, really, you did that shit?
You bet your sweet Bippy I did.
Look. I say this. I know these two disagree with me. There was at least something in Independence Day Resurgence where I'm like, all right.
Go to hell. No, there was not. Don't you dare say that.
There was something.
Like, give me your credit card now.
There was at least something for me. I was pulling at strings. I was like, I looked at Roland Emmerich. I was like, so Roland, let me get this right. You did Robotech, but with the Independence Day plot. What are we doing?
And it was boring.
Thank
But
you.
it was boring.
Guys,
But
don't
it
you
was
like Data?
boring.
He's back, guys. I'm like, all right, cool, I guess.
All
Sure,
right, guys.
sure.
But that was like, it's like a war, and then it was just only one. It was the other Armada.
He really tried to do Stargate SG-1 Independence Day edition. He really did that shit. But again, that's what Moonfall is. It's audacity. It's Roland Emmerich audacity.
I was so angry in the theater because I said, he really did it. He really had the nerve to make us sit through another hour of this movie.
Hey guys, was this AI written? I would believe if this is AI written. Somebody said, all right, give me a movie, Independence Day, day after tomorrow, and put it in Chat GPT and write a script. That's
you know what? I guarantee this is how the AI works.
Sir, the moon is falling. How?
No. I guarantee you.
By aliens.
I would like to believe. I really would like to believe that Roland said, I understand this is from a book. I'm not going to read it. I'm going to make this on my own, which, by the way, is a quote from Roland Emmerich. He said, I'm pretty sure he walked up to ChatGPT and said, write me a script involving my movies, Independence Day, Stargate, steal the concept of Terminator, throw in 2 divorced families.
You gotta make sure you put the divorced families. Stop that, you nigga.
No, throw the divorced families, and and let it involve the moon being a construct.
AI.
That thing.
We're through the looking glass here, people.
Hold up. The part about AI didn't come from Roland Emmerich. That came from ChatGPT. AI.
Roland, again, errors.
Wrote AI into the script.
Errors again. Roland, did that happen?
You bet your sweet Bippy I did.
The executive.
We're gonna be doing that a couple times a day.
The executive.
Hold on.
The lines get executive after hearing
I
that.
can't co-sign that, big brother, but I ain't mad at you for what you do.
So how much
that
you need?
nigga
How much you need, soldier? How much you need? Cuz I got you.
They gave him $150 million.
No. Hold on. Wait. I got you.
The Chinese, you know it.
No, I got the numbers, sir. I got the exact.
Yeah, the Chinese were involved in this movie.
Yeah, they were definitely involved. From my understanding, just from my understanding, this movie was given $138 to $146 million budget. 40 million, which came from the I'm butchering the name, the Huayi brothers. 15 million from Lionsgate, to show you how much faith they had in this project, and another 15 from the country of Germany.
Jesus, Uwe Boll has a hand in this somehow.
This is one of the most expensive independent films ever produced.
I want people to understand something. This is not uncommon at this point because the movie that me and D saw with Jackie Chan and Pierce Brosnan was a co-produced movie too. Bear in mind, it won 150 million. Right? Yeah, The Foreigner. Bear in mind, it won 150 million. I think that movie was like 20 something million and stuff like that.
It had to be like 20 at the very most 30.
Yeah, and that movie made bank. So it's like if you're gonna do a partnership, like the movies like The Foreigner and even the Idris Elba one where he was like him and the other dude that's not Sebastian Stan, they were trying to like save the bombing and shit, but still same thing. It was co-produced like American.
Oh man, they had to be like 20 something million.
Yeah, that's another one. But you do this for this movie, the Moonfall, it's like that's a weird thing because the gimmick is also too the people that built the rocket ship are from guess what? China.
The fact, and they made sure to say.
Now this happened in Transformers 4. Same thing.
No. The Chinese also said it, right?
The fact that they also said that China is willing to donate its loader for us.
When I heard that, I was like, I bet they did.
Of course they did. Like,
you know what else I heard in here? And look, this is me. This is me, and I know it hurts us all present day, but I'm thinking to myself, this came out in 2022. Even if I give you a couple years on it, it's still way too much fondling of balls. And whose balls is that? Elon Musk's balls. If I had to hear one more time, well, SpaceX is going to help us. That Elon.
No.
Elon. One line. What would Elon do?
But see, here's my thing. But this ties into this movie and a lot of other movies about joint efforts, right? The one thing, like was it The Martian with Matt Damon, right? That posited
another good movie, by the way.
Yeah, really good movie. It posited the idea that like everybody around the world was helping the U.S. to get this astronaut home, like this thing that unified the world, kind of thing, right? Like that concept, right? And Moonfall does the same thing. China is trying to help because hey, the moon falls, everybody's dead. It's that unification of the world, right? So when people like, I know, but like,
no, I'm laughing, CJ, because I was going to say, basically, this movie, the plot of this movie is what happened if Shar was successful with dropping Axis.
But what I'm saying is, it's like when people
talk about, you drop a colony on the planet.
No, but that's it unified the world. But like when we go to real life and we talk about Elon and SpaceX, it's like, first off, Elon is a capitalist. He don't give a fuck about nobody, and nothing about this endeavor feels like it's unifying the world. In fact, it just feels like, oh, you want to go to Mars so you can take their resources and be the first. That's what this is. Got you. I feel you.
Hey, do you know anything about structural integrity?
Yeah. Neil deGrasse Tyson shot that shit down. He was like, yeah, we don't know. You're not, you get to Mars, you're not going to do what you think you're going to do. You realize like terraforming and all that stuff, it's going to take a while. Like we're not there to do that here. Like, come on.
I mean, how did you think that this would even work?
And that's the other thing too. A lot of people like Musk, they don't understand science, if you will, and that's kind of how we're at in certain industries right now.
More so, they don't understand how infrastructure works. That's actually the biggest problem that a lot of them have.
Yeah, I mean,
they really don't understand.
Look, we are living in a world where we have tech bros and Wall Street dictating how to do basic stuff. This is why deregulation got fucked, and now Boar's Head Meats is done. Because somebody in tech was like, hey, deregulate it because it's going to be so great. No, it's not. No, don't do this. What are we doing?
It gets even dumber, Chris, because I remember saying this in the theater because it happened at least 4 times in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how clearances work.
It don't. Like it's... No. Even with now, here's the thing.
When the white director says, "Yeah, I'm quitting. I'm going home. We are not equipped to deal with any of this. You've been gunning for my job for years. Congratulations, you got it. Here you go. Here's my badge."
But here's the thing, sir. The moon is crashing, so you got to expedite the process here.
No, and I said to you, Chris, and I said to you, oh, Lee, you are echoing. Thank you. No, I said to you, Chris, I said security violation. Every time it happened, I'm like, security violation.
It's like, end of the world movies. Security violations is not apt to the real world. If you like, come on, dog. You know
there is still a protocol for things, sir. There is a process.
Crisis, they just get access and that's it. Hey, in the world, and we don't have 6 months to go through the process, sir. We need immediate.
It ain't even 6 months. I would at least say, all right.
Nigga, you know how the government operates. Don't do this. Don't be big up in the federal government.
I'm not bigging up. I'm just saying. I am just saying. You and I have dealt with this. You know?
This is 6 months. I'm being nice. I'm being generous with 6 months, by the way.
But we're talking about NASA level clearance. You know,
there's a moon crashing.
Oh, and the fact that Halle Berry, which by the way,
I love how Chris only has one, and I mean it. One move it is, sir. The moon is crashing, killing everyone, splitting the world in twain.
Why do we gotta go through protocol? Just give them the goddamn badge.
No, because this never would have been the case had you simply listened like to the chubby British dude that pretty much figured it out before shit decided to hit the fan.
Actually, that's wrong. y'all would have dodged all this if you would have listened to what was it, Apollo 11 when they said, "Nigga, there's something up there. I don't think we should be fucking with it." Y'all would have listened then.
Nah,
exactly. It's like
Thank you, Darius.
He chased the dragon on this. He chased the dragon on this.
Like Darius, you are absolutely correct on that.
Man, Roland Emmerich is the one dude in a wrestling match that keep doing his finisher until he misses his finisher, and then the other dude does his finisher 1, 2, 3. That is Roland Emmerich since Independence Day to me.
He's Hulk Hogan doing multiple leg drops.
No, he's
nobody fucks Roland Emmerich.
Hogan won. Hogan at least won.
That's what I'm saying. That's Hogan winning. No, Chris, what you're talking about Goldberg just coming down to the freaking ring and jackhammering about 6 people and the bell ringing several times.
Bing, 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 bing. Wait a minute. Oh, Steven Regal's out there. Oh God. Jackhammer.
I'm like, if nobody gonna stop this shit.
Reigns can't jackhammer.
Oh no! But just the Dyson sphere and just they go inside the moon because early in the movie the nano machine thing fucks up like a mission and stuff, and that's what ends up
the swarm, sir.
The swarm, and that's what ends up having Patrick Wilson all like scared, like what the fuck happened, and and all that stuff. And it's
Patrick Wilson over here trying to beat 40-year-old Michael Keaton for some strange reason for D.
Patrick Wilson.
There was a lot of that energy he was trying to project.
Patrick Wilson to me, it's like I like him as an actor, but he definitely feels like he is trying to be like the next Michael Keaton, just instead of doing.
Somebody got to fill that man's shoes. I think it's
like he did Owlman and Watchmen, so he fulfilled the Batman side of it and stuff, and so now it's like I got to be Michael Keaton in comedy and serious roles.
Hey babe, there's a pathway. There's a pathway is what I see, and personally, that's what somebody's going to see it. Somebody out there is going to see it. Chris, you might have done something, man.
No,
but also it helps.
All you gotta do is just tell me to go ahead and get the Keaton cut. Go to my barber right now and get the Keaton cut right now.
Hey, look.
Hey Pat, can you do comedy? I cannot. That's actually probably the biggest.
I don't know, D. The Insidious franchise, comedy gold there. Insidious. He's in Insidious. He's in the Insidious franchise.
I don't remember him being in Insidious.
What? It was him and old girl. They were like the couple that was based off the real life ghost chasing couple.
Like I said, I don't remember him being in there. I didn't remember it was him in that jump.
But he was a dope Ocean Master, though. I will give him that, though.
Yeah, he was pretty good as Ocean Master.
Yeah, I am the Ocean Master.
Low key, decent career.
Yeah, very, very, very. He has a fair career. It's like the career that's like
very
good.
Yeah. Try to make a full circle there. Yeah, very Michael Keaton.
Aaron said that. He said
fucking eerie. This is all coming together. I was just saying that he favored the nigga.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
I was like, huh.
Yeah. But it's like, yeah, like him being in it is like. But here's the crazy part though. Halle Berry as a woman. It's
before
weird.
You get to that,
as a woman,
before you get to that,
wow, misogynist.
Before you get to that, CJ.
Holding CJ's misogyny for 1 second.
No, Chris. I'm sorry, CJ. Just a moment, please. Just a moment. just a moment. Before you mention that, I was just going to say that sometime in the future, I do believe that he will be in a movie called Mrs. Dad.
Oh man, no. Well,
think about it. The sequel is called Mr. Mom.
I had a joke that somebody in Hollywood is gonna probably pronoun that, so you can't do that.
Shut up! No,
they want to pronoun.
No. We are going to stop that right now. We are going to stop that right now. We are stopping that.
Woman.
No.
That's the cynical part of me, sir. That's the cynical part of me.
No. For the love of God,
dude, can a nigga live? Can a nigga live, please?
I wasn't ready.
Sick of all of the two of you right now. We are from a different era.
Who the fuck was that?
Someone who's been banned on the platform. I will not say the name.
I thought that was a fucking sketch from like fucking Between Two Ferns or some shit.
No, it's not.
The Saturday Night Live sketch that was just in air or some shit.
No.
Eric Andre?
No. Because I don't want us getting banned. I'll inform you who it is.
So we're three black guys. We balance it out. You know?
We do.
Now, if it was DSP, he was banned because white.
Think about it. Looking all grumpy. He's lactating like we don't see it. Like we don't see it.
Listen, if no one in the chat knows who it is, I'll say who it is.
Okay. anyways, what I was saying about Halle Berry is it's wild to me how she actually balances. Like you can believe her and Patrick Wilson will actually be a couple. It's believable in a weird way. It's like that could work. I think maybe
it could.
I can see it. Oh, D's like I don't agree. Why? Don't agree? Nothing. She's not a Swiss Army knife of being able to.
No. Halle Berry is a Swiss Army knife. We're not going to go into that reasoning and that terminology anyway. So, but
she also went to the she went to the Jada Pinkett School of bad hair.
Nick.
No. I like for this one. I will say this.
Thank you, Darius.
I saw it. I was like, ha.
Thank you, Darius.
So Halle Berry in this movie is just fine. She's middle of the road.
Her husband is not Mike Coulter.
Her husband is is way darker than I thought they was going to give her though. Seriously,
that is man. If it ain't David Justice complexion,
she had brunette. White husband written all over her in this movie
because
they gave her a Congoan nigga.
Stop it. First of all, because this was this is a Roland Emmerich project. This is who you get when Will Smith said, "Dog, I'm busy right now."
No, Will Smith only done.
Nigga, he was literally Captain Howard. Stop it.
That don't mean anything.
Yes, it does.
Hold on.
He's too busy banging out fucking Margot Robbie. Right?
Nigga, this is 2022. That relationship was over with, dog.
Was it?
Yeah, it was. Because that movie was a long ass time ago. Stop.
No. Check it out.
COVID years. It was 8 years ago. All right.
10, but who's counting?
All right, check it out. Eris, I'm with you on this because I know where you're trying to go with this.
Yes, it's him.
I know where you're trying to go with this. So after surviving the aliens, he just so happened to marry a NASA scientist. Well, Eris, there's a hole in your flaw. He wouldn't know about the aliens because he would be familiar about their shenanigans anyway. And then, according to the lore of Independence Day,
I'm going to stop you. I got to stop you. I have to stop you. There was no proof that there was aliens, you see.
Oh, my God.
Did you guys
no proof, sir?
Did you love the moment where they do the explanation and we get the perfect past future tech that was flowing during the war and stuff? And I'm like,
that it was advanced far.
They were natives. See, they were people of color. You see, which makes sense. Better than white people.
No.
We did see first of all, we saw an ambiguously Asian mother and child.
No,
that is all we saw.
No, you know what D saw? Do you know what D saw? I saw an Asian daughter, and I seen a full-blown Negro woman. That's what I saw.
Ambiguous, Angie, sir. Ambiguous.
Angie saw that. Here's Angie.
What the hell is that?
Like seriously, like the dog.
They were ambiguously ethnic.
Well, you're imbued with all the ethnicities: Black, Asian, Indian,
I hate
Samoan.
Somehow we share the DNA.
Somehow white people is sprinkled in there because why?
Easy. Easy, Chris. You need a vanilla flavoring to make sure everything evens out. Come on. Something a little bit unseasoned couldn't hurt any.
Fair statement, I think.
But more importantly, Mr. Emmerich, you mean to tell me you sat down there, saw that ChatGPT said human beings all had a far advanced what we are today? Which, okay, let's go with that weird ancient aliens bullshit. Fine, whatever. History Channel.
Not aliens, our ancestors.
Okay, our ancestors were ancient aliens.
For the love of God, it wasn't aliens.
Okay,
it was our ancestors that created this AI.
How did we get dumb? How did we get dumb? Oh, white people. That's
and
why.
And the AI goes rogue. I'm like,
Sir,
it's Terminator in space.
First
with
off,
a little bit of Gundam because we created space colonies too.
But how did the humans get back to Earth? Did the AI just said, hey,
remember, the ancestors hid on the far side of the galaxy and decided to send out pods looking for habitable planets. Yep. And they just happen to come across Earth where human beings can be reborn, which is why the AI has been trying to take out our ancestors. Am I the only one that paid attention?
Also, Chris, and I thought you would have paid attention, I have this in my hand. And what I know by this, it tells me this. And I quote, let's see, table of contents. There we go. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth without form, nigga. Without form and void and darkness apart. Nigga, what happened was that the aliens our ancestors created put seeds on the earth, thus creating the Bible, thus making everything the way it is now. Love, hate, pain, all that shit.
Long story short, if we gotta tell you one more time, Chris, because you're about
to get your shit smacked.
Yeah.
Okay, bitch, you said it.
Seriously. Hear us out, all right?
Chris, you look at me, man. Look at me, man. I'll be best friend. Hey, rolling. Hold on, rolling.
This movie is ridiculous.
This is ChatGPT the movie. Like you really, I sat there thinking,
aliens rolling. Ancient aliens. Our ancestors had a whole space colony like a Gundam, nigga.
You bet your sweet bippy I did.
This was a Scientology wet dream. It really was.
You wish it was Scientology.
No, it wasn't.
You wish it was. Actually,
it feels like a Scientology movie.
I'll be that guy saying Scientology ain't creative enough to come up with a batshit insane story like this.
Are you trying to say that Ron L. Hubbard, a white dude who just really wanted to get busy with a lot of fat white chicks, you mean to and have gay sex and not be judged for it? You mean to tell me that this dude just made a weaker story than Roland frickin' Emmerich? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
What I'm saying is also too is that
hey Roland, you won one, nigga.
Habibi firebombing got a missile to. If them robbers come through, then I guarantee they give it a.
All I'm saying is
Christianity. Subscribe, y'all. Click, subscribe.
All I'm saying is
Christianity. Cling, nigga.
Christianity got an anime and Superbook. Scientology never got an anime. So you know what?
Saying,
yeah.
Scientology actually Do you know that I want to say Scientology didn't get one yet because South Park kind of did do help for them. But I will say this. Do you know that there's a cult in Japan where I think it's called like Happy Space People or whatever they call their asses? They got like 7 anime that's out. No bull, I forgot the name of that shit, yeah. But it's like a big ass cult that's in Japan and South Korea, and it has like several anime. I like full-fledged movies, dubbed too in English. Nigga, Bo Billingsley was in like 2 of them. I'm not bullshitting you on that one.
All out of print.
I mean, you know what's weird to me? We talk about the ancient beings,
Happy Science Magic or something like that.
No, but you know what's crazy to me is that like he does this ancient aliens thing. like the weird part was in Stargate, I bought into it because it was like even that movie kind of had it went very much like so ancient Egyptians had this kind of tech. Okay, aliens. All right, fine. I can maybe buy into that in a weird way, right? Just it's an extra dimensional aliens, and that's how we got the Egyptians and pyramids of today. All right, fine, whatever, right?
Fuck you. That's some white people bullshit. I'm sorry.
I know it's white people. It's white people bullshit, but like
no bullshit. If none of y'all know this, all that Egyptians are aliens and all the rest of that shit in Atlantis. If there are people that really, really believe in that shit and they are white, check their ass because that's some pure built out of racism bullshit. I am not lying to you. Look it up. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But I mean, that's the thing. It's
I
like,
had to bring that out there.
There's at least something in Stargate where it's like, yeah, it's white people bullshit, but like it's like, of course it'd be like, all right, ancient aliens, Egyptians, we're gonna keep the party going. This was just like, okay, so the cradle of civilization is how we got Earth because they were it. You can't do the same plot twice and expect this shit to work.
Hey. 2012 was really, really good. So shut the hell up. And Day After Tomorrow kind of slapped until like the ice showed up and it got really, really slow. I hated that movie.
Again, but both are global warming disaster shit. So it's like, all right, because here's the thing: 2012 could have easily been like the Earth is really like a giant alien inside, and that's why everything's happening. It could have if it wanted to.
Oh my god! Like this,
no, sir, it's the moon, and the moon is basically a giant tesseract from Interstellar.
Basically, so I'm like, that's the thing got me. Okay, let's just go with this. I hate to be that person. I understand where people kind of like the whole ancient ancestors that had like freaking space colonies and all the rest of that. Yeah. I kind of understand where your logic comes with that shit because I'm a person. I don't know how you two think, but D personally think life is literally this. Yeah. I really think it's a freaking circle. I don't know
It'd
how
be nice,
goes.
Sure, but
I would love to know the roadmap. But you know what? It ain't my decision, nigga. Next lifetime, we could be fishes. Next lifetime, we could be rocks in space. Next lifetime, we could be doing this, but upside down. You know what I'm saying?
Is it possible that it's hollow on the inside and King Kong is down there, living on the whole other side of Earth?
You know what? I know there's a few of you comic nerds really think the Savage Lands is down there. I know a couple of y'all really wish that shit. Looking at you, Chris.
No, I tell you, here's my thing though. Like
talking dragons and shit.
No, my thing is this like
excellent video game.
Like we are. Here's the thing. We as a like movies have shown like the good and bad of having advanced technology. Like we see the good because people come together and that's what bonds us and stuff. And there might be like a minor hiccup, like Demolition Man being an example where it's like this sort of like, all right, everything is great, but it's like, oh, you pushed poor people down. Goddamn, like that's fucked up.
Well, Demolition Man is dystopian. So.
Yeah, it's dystopian, but it's still that sort of future and stuff, right? But like, people in power will freak out and not have a level head, and they'll do stupid shit, which is probably why Don't Look Up is a funny ass movie on that regard.
Oh, that is a great movie.
That's peak. You guys are idiots because you're not doing the proper protocols that would have saved us. Wow.
It might be a movie that makes fun of our current situation, at the time dealing with COVID.
Well, must try to save us from a fucking damn thing, and that's where it happened.
No, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Don't Look Up is a movie that, kind of parallels how the government dealt with COVID and shit. But even 20 to 30 years from now, that movie is still going to be relatable.
Oh yeah, it's going to be one of those movies that was a real big snapshot of what the fuck was going on in America at that time. You know what I mean?
Because 20, 30, 40 years from now, like you can look at that movie and be like, oh God, that's what's happening right now.
Yeah, and
some art house nerd. This movie spoke then and it speaks now.
But
I'm
like,
half Asian,
given how stupid we are as a society, I feel if Moonfall were to happen in real life, like I don't know if clearer heads will prevail.
No, we would be very eager to just launch nukes at it and
that's our answer. It's cowabunga. It is nukes.
No bull. That's the first thing we're doing. I'm gonna say Kobe and right at the
But Jordan, no, it been Jordan, Jordan, Kobe, Curry, right there.
Triple threat, nigga.
Think about it. Deep Impact. The whole thing
Actually,
was
four horsemen. Nash, nigga.
Think about it. Look at Deep Impact. Their logic. All right, load up 8 nukes, blowing this shit up.
And for what? Do we even know what we're dealing with?
No, we don't.
You just saw. Hold up. You just saw space.
You slow by asking a question, nigga. No.
First of all, we just saw Squid Skynet attack people inside of a spaceship, and the first thing you want to do is just launch nukes at it in space.
That's our only speed is cowabunga.
We don't think about the aftermath. We don't think about the fallout. We don't think about the fact that we're gonna have one long ass winter.
Bro, at least Independence Day, there were steps. All right, we're gonna launch a satellite. Okay, I guess they want to fight. And then the F-16s. No, then the F-16s, and it's like, all right, they got wiped out. All right, nuke it is. And it's like, all right, at least you went steps.
No,
all right,
they threw a freaking nuke. They threw one nuke at it as a test to see if it would even work.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying knowing full well that the shield still held up.
No, what I'm saying is, I'm just saying there were steps that led to that nuke. Like, it was just all these, like, all right, escalate. I guess we got to throw a nuke. Boom. All right, cool. And then once that happened, it's like, well, fuck.
I mean, let's be real.
Let's be
real. He came up with the decision of using a freaking nuke. No, he came up with the idea of going with the nuke option after the alien literally had to freaking show through telekinesis of what the hell we are all about. The action that we're about. The only thing that we want you to do as a species is die. We are literally like locusts. We come in, we drain all of your natural resources, and after it's all gone, we move on to the next planet. That's what made President Bill Pullman say, "Let's nuke the bastards."
No, but what I'm saying is, even past that,
titty fuck your mom and roll out.
No, but that's the thing though. At least there was an escalation that led to that. Cool, fine, got you right. This movie, moon's falling down, nuke that shit. What? Like.
No, first
fuck the fallout too. That's my favorite part. Fuck the fallout.
No, first it's okay. Let's understand why the moon is like going out of orbit. Like, let's try to
get some scientists in here.
I'm sorry. We got about 5 minutes to figure this out before we just say fuck it and move on to the next move in the game.
A room full of NASA scientists.
And then to make it better is that it took the one dude who figured it out to just send one tweet and it goes viral.
I got a question, guys. I got a good question.
A man with a cat, by the way.
I got a good question, Eris. I got a good question. If in real life everybody got a tweet right now from a random person that said the moon was falling, how many people do you know is going to take that shit seriously?
Okay, I can answer that for you. Because just like how in current day the government decides to tell the American public that aliens do actually exist, no one would give a shit. No one gave a shit because of what we are dealing with at the current time.
Yeah, and exactly. And no, hold on, Eris. And this is not coming from, and no, this tweet didn't come from CNN. Fox affiliate or anything like that. You know what I mean? No news source at all. It's just one of those weird tweets that you get on the Twitter where some person that you're not even subscribed to says something.
Hang on.
And you straight up ignore it.
Hang on. See, it would matter if that person has a blue check or not. Think about it. More people on Twitter will believe, follow, and listen to, or even give a tink of a shit to somebody that has a blue check mark.
If you use
hold on.
I'm talking OG. I'm talking OG blue check mark, not dark blue, baby blue check mark.
Eris, and that's a problem too. How many people are going to stick around for that fucking thread?
Depending on how good the conversation is.
Yeah, sure.
Well, that was a load of shit.
Be that long.
You say that. You say that, but you say that, but that shit was true. Hold on, because even though it says that the moon moon's out of orbit, think about it. All people got to do is go, let me look outside right quick. Damn, it's only 3:00. Why is the moon out?
Okay, bigger question is this. Not only is it from, like I said, the tweet's not coming from anybody you know, and all the rest of that shit. And yeah, let's just go. I go with the idea that people got to believe that shit. You know what I mean? But whatever.
It's true. But because it's a Roland Emmerich movie, everyone automatically
got places to go.
But guys,
sorry, everybody except the people in charge.
But guys, as the moon is careening closer to Earth, we have to have a bitching car scene. Me looking at Eris after that car scene.
Yeah, you looked at me like
there's leaps in logic, and it's like Roland Emmerich cranked it up to 100 because you have streets, it's extreme cold or heat or whatever and shit, and they put a car scene that goes on way longer than what it needs to.
Can I say for the record, watching that scene and watching that Lexus do the unbelievable bullshit that it did, I was this close from going to a Lexus dealership.
I gotta tell you, Chris,
I was this close from saying, "Hey, can I get that LFA real quick? Can I just test drive it?"
You know, Eris, you know also that the IS 3500 is actually the perfect car for you. It's a coupe that is actually made for the man like you. And you know what? I think we should all go to our local Lexus dealer for the.
Considering that Michael Pena did drop a freaking Lexus commercial in that movie.
It's crazy to me. Dude, here's the thing. I don't mind egregious car tie-in marketing. It's a great, like, if you do, because you remember the Pierce Brosnan James Bond movies, they kept like advertising the car.
All James Bond movies.
Yeah, all of them. Yeah. But all like there's a car and you're like, all right, that's dope. It makes sense for James Bond. It's egregious, but fuck it, right? Marvel with the early movies in phase 1 and 2 with the Audi and the Iron Man movies.
No, those movies showed off somewhat affordable cars in the beginning. By the time we got to Avengers,
Black Panther had an Audi edition Black Panther, fucking special edition Black Panther.
I know we made
those are the e-trons. Those are freaking e-trons. But I'm saying by the time we got to Infinity War and Endgame, that's when we started getting the NSX and the other e-trons.
And I don't mind that because it makes sense for those movies, but you're talking about a movie like Moonfall, and this is the movie you advertise that? Like,
well, Chris, as long as you can
Lexus
show off,
SUV.
As long as you can show it off in an action-packed scene like that, that's all you really care about, man. You know what I mean?
Let's also not forget that Gravity was working with them because they were able to make them jumps that would otherwise send that car like careening off cliffs.
That's one of my biggest problems about this whole movie. So they're like, okay, we're about to go to space and all the rest of that. She all calling their son, but right before they lift off, I paused the movie. Earth is fried.
Yeah.
Like, I understand that we need to stop whatever evil it is. Take that out the equation. Earth is done for.
Oh yeah, special
We're
bunkers.
already done.
Special bunkers that you go in, so when the moon careens into Earth, they're protected, I guess.
Chris, here's the problem that D has. I'm gonna bring only a smidgen of science into this. Hey D, what happens what is the main thing that's going to happen to Earth? It's going to get bombarded daily by debris that's just careening out of the freaking sky. You can't put a satellite up there because if you do, it's going to run into one of those death traps up there. So there's no cell phone communication on Earth. We're just done with that now, yeah.
Let's also keep in mind that as the moon started to shed itself, the entire atmosphere of Earth started to look like the bottom of an Oreo bag.
Thank you,
Chris. There are 4 different South Americas right now. Like you're not understanding me. What I'm trying to tell, like, you don't understand.
South America white base.
You don't understand what I mean by this. Earth is finito.
South America side 3.
This after Earth Gundam X.
Yes, Chris. What animals is we killing?
Well, the pigeons already started dropping.
What
Sir. We watch Greenland. They got seeds and animal DNA.
What? Shut up. What animals?
Hold on. Thanks to the moon. But thanks to the moon.
What are we growing?
Hold on. Thanks to the moon, they can just reseed.
They can reseed. They can go to the moon and reseed.
Hey, we can just reseed.
Because we got a special stash of our ancestors. You see, 2-for-1 deals. 2-for-1 deals.
They got they got some. Hey, they got some pumpkin seeds and some rice and some grass. It's
Negro, our ancestors were super far advanced millions and millions of years ago.
We have to have the Jurassic Park talk where one of us is Ian Malcolm, and he'll talk about the dodo bird. The dodo bird.
Yes.
You see, the dodo bird. If I brought back the dodo
it was condors, sir.
Condors. You wouldn't say anything.
This would be like, well, see, if an alien brought a condor, you wouldn't have anything to say about it.
Sir, this isn't a species that was obliterated by the deforestation or the building of a dam. I'm sorry.
Aliens came down and destroyed them and made a decision.
And apparently our ancestors had our shot. And AI, and I'm sorry, Black Skynet selected them for extinction.
I feel we need to do this for AI.
Smash. hey, Super Smash. We lucky if it's like that for 150 years. Seriously. When D said, what animals are we killing? What did you think I meant by that?
Hey, guys, did you love that the ending to this movie turned into the ending to Final Fantasy 13, where they froze the shit for creating into it and shit?
Dude, I was not ready for this whole movie to end up looking like the end of looking like Earth on Cowboy Bebop, but that's where it is.
Hey, D, what's with the circle jerk of always using New York as like the representation of Earth? It's like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
okay.
I feel some way about this as somebody from DC.
Okay.
We're
a couple days out of it. Hold on. We're a couple days out of it, and D noticed it. I noticed when we saw New York breaking apart, I noticed one building that didn't break up. The New World Trade Center. Well played, Emmerich. Well played.
The home of 9/11.
I mean, let's be real.
The place of the lost tower.
No. See, y'all praising this shit, but I already see the game for what it is. That shit's not gonna get touched. And mark my words, that shit is not gonna get touched for another 50 years. I'm calling it.
Hold on.
I'm calling it.
Look, the CIA. Oh God. Ooh, 3 Black Geeks will be right back.
Habibi firebombing got a missile to. If them robbers come through, then I guarantee that.
There are plenty of things to fear, but like Moonraker. I wish that was a better movie than this goddamn.
Ugly cried on that one. Ugly laughed on that shit. Hold up.
Guys, how you shoot off of that fucking
Mad Chocolate for reference? Here you go. This ain't Moonraker.
Hey, my man Patrick Wilson wishes he was in Moonraker.
Oh God.
This shit turned into Dino Crisis 3 territory real quick, didn't
what
it?
got me? Let's just keep it a buck. The second, and I mean the second.
How does a rocket ship just blast off of a big ass Noah's flood, like hitting it? Like,
okay, look, I can believe it getting through the water.
It did take out one of the rocket boosters.
Yeah, it did take out one of the rocket boosters and nothing. And the wait a minute, hold on. Gravity did the work for it. Here's the fun part for D. This is the fun part for D. The 2 scientists. All right, you got to get out here now. They're floating because gravity is up right now. Floating over to the helicopter. They get on, they fly off. You see the big ass wave. You see the brother.
You're dead, buddy.
Oh, they had to do that to Tyrone like that. They had to do that to Tyrone.
No. See, they did that one. Now hold on. Now hold on. Now listen. Now while they had to do that to Marcus, at least at least he didn't have the ADR voice that Tyler had when when that moon rock came and hit his freaking military truck. I heard, oh shit, but it sounded so ADR.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to
hold on, don't forget, gentlemen. Don't forget. There was a part in this movie where there's a part in the movie where dude's son is trying to get to the bunker and they get robbed for their car.
And they come past the robbers later on in the movie.
They come back.
Yeah, they come back. Yeah.
You know what?
And it turned into a freaking car chase where Hey, listen, it turned into a car chase where evil was punished. Both of the robbers got what was coming.
Roland, did we really need a fucking redneck chase at the end of this movie?
You bet your sweet Bippy I did.
Especially
it was the most stupid. It's just like, bro, the moon is here. I don't think the roads existed at this point. And
no, the best part was when homeboy like jacked
forward motion.
No.
When homeboy fucked right now.
No, Chris, when homeboy jacked the when he jacked the damn cash register, took the money out. He's like, hey man, look what I got. Yeah, we can use this toilet paper. What are you talking about, dude? Look what's happening. This shit's worthless.
Hey, my man, forget it. Just throws it in the air.
Hey, look, man. I was whispering over to Sue during the movie. The amount of drifting, there's unnecessary flips in martial arts films. We had unnecessary drifting in this movie.
I mean, I get it. It was snow on the ground. So there was
it turned into Initial D Stage 3. When he
I just really
a 1986 Corolla and drift around a mountain because fuck you.
Well, you gotta save your girl from being raped, so you gotta.
Nah, the shit they killed.
ABS. We don't need ABS because I know the body weight of the car.
Shout out.
Ice. What is that?
Sleet, slush. My tires eat that.
Hey, I can't. Hey, look. At the end of the day, it's stupid as shit, but it was dope as fuck, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Absolutely. I love
it was dumb. It was dumb. No,
I love that minute of it. Shout out to Continental Tires. All right.
How you know Continental was behind this shit? Shout out to the CGI because that little nigga couldn't hit that turn like that. Don't do that.
I'm doing it.
I like how this 16-year-old gets to have a full circle because remember in the beginning of the movie he got arrested for what was it actually
he was outrunning the cops. Nigga thought he was doing the last. He thought he was doing the last race from Need for Speed. I want y'all to know this. Roland Emmerich likes doing shit like that too, where a rebel gets a full circle like that. Well, see, it's one of those moments. Oh yes, it was. Hey, Lexus, Adidas, please.
Adidas.
Hey, them Adidas wasn't helping them. It wasn't helping them outrun that thing called lack of oxygen because
Yo, they did my nigga Michael Pena wrong as shit. This nigga gets to the doorstep of the fucking game. Little white child about to die. Here you go. Go ahead, baby. Listen to me. Left, right, left, right, left. How about
just go. I'm right behind you.
I gotta be honest with you. Gonna be savage with this, but when his daughter was suffocating, this is me like, hey dog, you win some, you lose some. All right.
Daddy did a good thing. Daddy made sure his baby got here. Listen to me, baby. You here. He did the noble thing. But no, here's the best part for me.
He was shot, you see, so he wasn't gonna survive. So you got it.
Let me tell you what I would shit. No, this is what happened, bro. So, boom. The moon is elbow dropping the shit out of Earth. That big ass wave coming at Kelly Hu and the white boy. They're running away from it. Here's me. Oh shit! There go Michael Pena.
Also, Kelly Hu, how you doing?
That was Kelly Hu, sir.
Kelly Hu.
I thought you said Kelly Hu.
Hey, Kelly Hu. We know why you here.
Got fulfilled the quota. You see?
Yeah, it's always a quota. It's always a quota, because shit ain't free.
I mean, listen, you get enough when you get the country to give you probably one of the greatest bank loans, especially when that country is under hellfire during a pandemic, by the way.
China.
But you know who else was in this? Donald Sutherland was in this.
What?
I said who else was in this was Donald Sutherland.
Ah, yes, a Black All-Stars.
Black okay. I mean, he's about as
shut up. No, anyway.
Sir,
even better off saying Canadian, but yeah.
He's one of the pillars of the Canadian culture, next to Ryan Reynolds and Bryan Adams, Great.
Well, listen, he was
no. Ryan Reynolds, Bret Hart, Wayne Gretzky. The top three.
He was me in this movie because you got Halle Berry's character coming in
stairs in 4 and 10.
Asking for access to the Apollo 11 mission. My man wheelchairs in looking like freaking Big Boss talking about that is classified information. You don't have access to that. Why are you here? Who let you in? Seems to be a whole lot of just free balling and raw dogging, like security violations in this movie.
I don't know why you're concerned about
Airs. Also, I thought he was going to do this. Talk to me with the codec. We can talk freely on here.
First of all, he doesn't need to because he said straight up, like, listen, since you're here, might as well tell you that I know about the dark side of the moon.
That's his code for I know what a black girl look like in bed. Come on, we're all about to die. The moon's crashing. The moon's crashing. Come on.
Nah, he stood on business. He was like, now, if you'll excuse me.
Stood. The dude in the wheelchair.
No. He's like, no. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do.
First off, get the hell out of here.
Get
out of here. Go home. You mimicked the wheel just.
I like how Aaron did the scoot though. They always gotta do that initial.
Listen, I like this character.
No. Here's the sick part. We're movie nerds to our core. We know mannerisms in movies because we watch movies. So it's just those like, God damn it, why do they do this every goddamn time?
Like I said, it's Roland Emmerich. I'm allowed to make fun of this.
No, I know you are, but it's past Roland Emmerich is those mannerisms. He just amps it up times 100 for no fucking reason. It's like, sure, Roland, sure.
Like it's the predictable. Like, listen, there's two predictable things between both directors. You got over the top characters that honestly should have had more screen time in the movie with Roland Emmerich. And then you got the ambiguously gendered characters in the now Michael Bay movies.
Yeah. I wish you look, part of me felt that Emmerich missed out on not having Harvey Firestein in this movie. It would be nice.
No, he wouldn't, man. He can't do stereotypical gay no more. Not like
come on, he can.
Man. Come on, the 90s is over.
Hey, look. I'm the guy that said I'm the guy that's like, yo, play the hits, give me Harvey Firestein. If you want to give me all these other hits, give me Firestein.
So wait a second. I think he would have got him, but you got to remember they filmed this during the pandemic because for what's his name?
My voice is already
because Michael Pena was not the original choice for his character. Guess who was originally supposed to play Michael Pena's character?
Scott Conn. I don't know, Eris. Who?
Stanley Tucci.
Oh,
cool.
Stanley Tucci. That's what do.
Ew. He was going to say no. You know that, right?
No. Well, the only reason why he said no was because of the COVID travel restrictions and it prevented him from traveling.
That's what
this feels like. This is like the way, like you said, that when they filmed this movie, it did feel like they just fucking duct taped so much shit that they could film and just said, "All right, huzzah, movie."
Guys, can we please talk about the one thing that we have not talked about yet?
Nanomachine, son.
they dared to give us nanomachine alien species.
You mean to tell me this dude has a whole
He's got the entire network now, thanks to the information that was provided
nigga got a
to him
download
that was provided to him by nanomachines.
Nanomachine, son.
Got the history of man. You mean to tell me that the aliens that were trying to kill us were a bunch of nanomachines that we programmed? You mean to tell me that the AI we created was a wing that's going to take us down?
The other
take it down our own creation.
The other thing that also made me angry at this movie, and Chris, you saw me. That part when he was learning the history of the whole thing with the moon, when the first thing that happens is he's inside this white room, this white space, just this blank space. Man is in the void, and the first thing that he sees is the young version of his son, and he's like, "What are you?" "I'm a construct of your mind." I'm like, you did not just invoke Terminator Salvation with that shit, having Skynet take the form of whoever is more comfortable for
that
you.
Is the most
you cannot do this movie. You cannot do this.
Now you can't say it's fully off of Transformers, off of Terminator.
Terminator.
No, but the other products, movies and stuff.
I'm only roping all of it into Terminator because the moment the history of our ancestors story kicked off, the shit it turned into August 29th, 1997. Can we just leave it at that?
I hate to be that person. I ain't seen no niggas in that flesh, right? Except with that little Asian girl.
I'm getting sick and tired of you trying to classify what race and ethnicity. I told you in that flashback, our ancestors were ambiguously ethnic. Okay,
they were beige, is what you're trying to tell me.
No, they were ambiguous.
Just seeing these two try to team up, it's just awkward to me in a funny way.
Because it was a last minute team up too.
It was.
I'm the guy that's been faking a scientist this whole time, but actually, I'm just a big old nerd who never went to college.
I never got my dick sucked. Crazy.
Touching grass? What's that? What is touching grass? What is this grass that you tell me? I touch the grass every now and then. I put my feet in the grass and all that. I don't understand this.
I mean,
anyway,
I just hate that. No, you know what?
You have the Game of Thrones.
I think that but real talk, like I think that's the thing that kind of annoys me because it's like you're still leaning in on the nerd stereotype, and it just doesn't hit to me because I don't know. It's just weird to me because it's like, oh, he's a pasty white guy that's nerdy, but like
and he believes in conspiracy theories, which makes me laugh because remember he had a room full of people in there. He's like, "Come on, we're the greatest minds in the world. We have to think of something." And my one nigga in the back, Oswald, did it. Loved it. Emmerich, you all right sometimes. Sometimes, not all the time. Seriously, not all the time. Sometimes you get it though.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Sure.
I'm really feeling like, come here, nigga, real quick.
That's what talk. It's the stick man with the brick. My man detonated a fucking EMP and now he lives on in the AI.
I like how they just said, "Oh," we're like, "Whoa, it knows." It's like, wait a minute, it knows. I'm like, that's so stupid,
dude. But he lives on because he's now immortal because he's part of the AI now, and he's the.
Well, look, that's the beautiful thing. That's the beautiful thing. The dude that had nothing to give to society is now totally giving something back now.
With his cat. His
Fuzz Aldrin. Him and Fuzz Aldrin are together again. I love that name, by the way.
That is the most white. That's the most white shit.
No, that's an adorable cat name.
Fuzz Aldrin. You fucking Aldrin. Right up. Look, I hate cats. You fucking right. I'm giving him tum-tums. You damn right I am.
Fuzz Aldrin is right up there with Sir Meowingtons.
Fuzz Lightyear.
Or Keith.
God, cats are the most independent ass damn animals.
I hate cats. I hate cats. I really do. I really could. If I could do it, I will suplex every cat I see. He gonna fall asleep. He be all right. He gonna fall asleep. He live. He live. They got tighter muscles.
D's leg dropping the cat, and I'm Xbox dropping like.
Feral cats. I will beat the shit out of some feral cats.
If you can catch them.
So now I sound like a psychopath.
Yeah, you are a psychopath.
Crackhead logic right there.
Number one, you have to catch them.
Second of all, do you know that feral cats are making humans and the ecosystem around us more sick? Yeah, read a fucking book, assholes.
Goddamn conspiracy theory ass.
Like I said, you gotta.
I will join Doughboy over here, and we'll be the only ones know that the moon's gonna crash into us, and y'all gonna be mad because you're gonna be up in space like, oh, because the gravity got you, bitch.
Oh man.
Is this movie over yet?
No, because apparently, thanks to the explanation of our ancestors and whatnot, we were given a hold on time extension in this movie. This movie literally had the nerve to give us an extra hour.
Turn it to the end of the Star Fox 64.
3, 2, 1. Put it in there. Oh, dog. You just see the.
I was really expecting this movie to be over. Like by the time we actually got,
we gotta get.
Like no, I'm talking about once they got to the moon and figured out what they needed to do, or they tried to explore what was going on. As soon as that explanation came in, I'm like, oh god, we got another hour of this. Because I'm gonna keep it real with you, movie does move kind of slow,
brisket.
I like how it had the nerve because the first thing it was actually the first thing I learned when I did this movie. Because when I hit play, I was like, roll my hand down, roll my shit down, cursor down to the meter. 2 hours. You got the nerve. You got the nerve to tell this story in 2 hours.
D was my man from fucking Way to the Cell. You raggedy bitch.
Nah, I was Nikki. 2 hours, you put your fucking feet up. I'll fucking go down there my fucking self and beat you. You call my friend a fucking. That's the way I was with this movie. You dare to make me sit here and watch this plot going nowhere for 2 goddamn hours? Are you serious?
Wrap this shit up, bro.
You go down there, you apologize to him now.
Hey, apologize. All right. America said, fuck you, River. We ain't watch this shit. In the year of our Lord 2022, bro. We're staying at home to watch movies now, bro. We ain't paying. Nah.
Might be finished. But I'm going to say never, and I hope he comes back, and I hope he come back strong. I hope it's the same bullshit, except this time it's mole people. What the fuck else he gonna do? The bulls try to kill us. Aliens, 2 separate types of aliens trying to kill us. Global warming trying to kill us. A prophecy trying to kill us.
It's gonna be the animals. The animals are gonna turn into Roger and the 2 animals, lizard people, lizard dude, and fucking kangaroo from fucking Tekken and shit. That's what Everett's gonna do. The animals are gonna turn against us. Like gorillas are gonna be body slamming people and shit.
The animal war. I was over here talking about suplexing cats. There's really gonna be a scene where we're gonna get Terry Crews ass nigga just in an alleyway.
Sharks are sentient, and all of a sudden, instead of them being vicious, they'd be Jabberjaw or some dumb shit.
Boy, just imagine that shit. Oh my god, they're gonna help us. The sharks eat somebody like, the sharks help us? They think we missed this party. Come on, guys, let's do it. Awesome.
Nah, instead, just when I think I want to try to get away, my only getaway car is a sputtering ass dune buggy called Speed.
In the back.
I think you got cancer there, Speed Buggy.
I gotta change my catalytic converter.
Like, nigga, when's the last time you visited a garage, nigga?
When you get an oil change? When's the last oil change you had? Let's keep it the basic things, man. Who do
your alternator, dog?
I gotta say,
you're a race car. Do they check you after every race? Because I don't think they're checking you.
I gotta say in a weird way, the Cars franchise is basically the spiritual successor to Speed Buggy. Because
don't you dare say that.
You got to start answering questions. Because somebody was like, if you really think about it, Cars is very dystopian because did the cars kill the people? Like, what happened here? Like, you know, like,
look, I'm being that person. Models don't come out. So where do the cars come
from? Right? So it's like somebody really put it out there, and I was like, if I was high right now, I'll be like, bro, mind blown.
The cars are fucking, ain't they? The cars are having sex.
You know, Lightning McQueen and old girl, Sally from the small town. They probably got it
McQueen told his girl, "Hey, baby, open the trunk." Boom, 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 boom. You tell me that happened.
Close the door.
I'm walking around. I'm seeing look. I'm walking around. I'm seeing a full Mustang. Take it from a Fiat 500.
It's not the. First of all, it's not the trunk. It's the gas cap.
Ew!
Gotta be
that
real.
Sound like it hurt.
I don't know if I watched it solo or if I was with D or Eris when Cars. No, I was in California when Cars came out. What the fuck am I talking about? The Ricers in Cars. I laugh.
Racist
it's so fucked up in that goddamn movie. I was like, oh god.
Disney, you ran a red light with that one. That's all I'm going to say.
I was watching it. I was like, yo, what do we do? I mean, then you get Larry Cable Guy's second movie, which leaned heavy on all the fucking stereotypes in that movie, didn't it?
You know what? I remember my son liking the first one, but he was a stupid ass baby at the time. Just keep it real.
Why are you going to say baby's a stupid ass? Cars is great. I love the Richard Petty references.
Babies are stupid. Here's the funny thing, though. He was the Cars 2. He did not like it at all. I remember it because I remember this nigga being a little kid, Lightning McQueen, the rest of that crap. I remember I sat this little bama down like, all right, Donnie, Cars 2. This motherfucker was running around the house and everything, the rest of that. Running around the house when you put on a movie is a clear indication. This movie's some shit. He did that to Cars 2. He did that to Bolt. He did that.
First off, sir.
He did that.
I need to call child services on you for showing your kid Bolt.
Huh?
I need to call child services on you for showing your kid Bolt.
First off, fuck you. You don't tell me how to raise my kids. Second of all. Yo,
you tried to show your man Travolta being a dog, and that was gonna hot. They were like, "That's hot."
That killed me, man. My son stuck around for every DC movie every DC animated movie that came out.
Yeah.
Bolt was like, "Nah, this shit's some shit. This shit whack pop." I'm still shocked that there were children still sitting in a room for an Emoji Movie. That just showed me that life is evil. Yeah, that's all I got.
D told me about that. He's like, "Yeah, I think they'll stick to the Emoji Movie," and he just looked at me like, "It was a thing."
That was, man. The Emoji Movie was. You had to be there again. Anyway,
I wish ChatGPT did write that movie, but that was actual humans.
What? They made what?
Emoji Movie.
Shit, felt like it. What?
So, this movie, man, like just you got to give them the everything. Earth, like D said, Earth is in disarray now. So are we just rebuilding? Like what is Africa still Africa now? Is the United States still whole?
I really feel that nothing is there. Remember, all of the nation's leaders of America all died under that big ass brick that hit them at the end of the movie.
Oh, you talking about when
so it's just Walking Dead.
No, you talking about when parts of you talking about when parts of Axis decided to crash into Colorado?
Yes.
See, I want to assume that because the movie does like make you it does make the assumption that I do think Halle Berry's ex-husband is gone, but in the act of of heroics, he did not turn his key to launch the nuke. He prevented the nukes being launched, but at the same time sacrificed himself.
He did something minor, but he did something at all.
I was like, no. He backed away when the ceiling pretty much caved in on everybody. I'm like, I'm going to say he got away.
Nah, I gotta be real. He suffocated 5 hours later. He was trapped.
My thing is this. So the moon is back to being a space station now. Is it going to help rebuild Earth now? Is it going to like reshape it, like neuralize everybody on Earth like it never happened, and then we're back to square one?
Now that we literally just saw the third act from Sonic Adventure 2, where the moon literally became the space colony arc.
I need that in the new Sonic movie, by the way.
Yes.
I would love for that. I don't think it's gonna happen.
I need Shadow and Sonic going hypersonic and that bitchin' ass music at the end of Sonic.
Yeah, we're not gonna get BioLizard.
You're not gonna give me Blicky Shadow. You gotta have to at least give me that.
We're getting Blicky. We are gonna get Blicky.
They are not gonna have a.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not. We're not getting Blicky.
It's gonna be a blink.
John Wick Shadow.
No. It's gonna be a blinking and miss it. Or he's gonna be fighting Gun basically, and he's gonna take one of their assault rifles.
No. I'm taking the page of what you said. He holds a gun.
Yeah, and go. Nope. or Jackie Chan that shit holds the gun and literally takes it apart.
If I throw popcorn at you when we go to the screening, then I'm gonna be that confirming that this happened. I'm just warning you right now. Like, God damn it!
Look, man, I have made
both of y'all loud as hell.
I have made my predictions.
They had a bet.
No. I have made my predictions for both of these movies, and every time I made a prediction, this Negro will call me and be like, "Son of a bitch, how the hell did you know that?"
This.
Yes. Europe and Africa are now North Europe and South Europe. Absolutely. The year is after Colony 195. Super Smash.
Apartheid is making a comeback now. Crazy.
I'm sorry, Chris. Where are they gonna get the food to become the apartheid again?
That too, because a lot of that food did just fall out of the sky and die.
Oh, it's called the moon is gonna reseed everything, so
reseed what? Are they gonna bring sunshine down there?
Sunshine, food,
Are they gonna correct the axis? Because I'm pretty sure the moon knocked the Earth off its axis.
No, that's the thing. See. After KC stayed behind and freaking ignited that damn EMP to take out Squid's Skynet here, that was it. That was all that was needed to put the moon back on the correct axis, put it back in the correct orbit, and now it's just floating in the sky, completely shed of its outer core. like the outer shell is gone now. So, like I said, we have Space Colony Arc, like in space.
You bet your sweet bippy I did.
I know. I need to see Gerald Robotnik and a black hedgehog in a test tube in there. But even though this movie was throwing around clearances like they were giving away candy,
why?
Wait, Chris, I'm going somewhere with this before you buried it. I was saying, even though this movie was throwing around clearances like it was giving away candy, Roland Emmerich wasn't given the clearance by Sega to put that in the movie. I mean, come on, as batshit as this movie has been for the entirety of 2 hours, why not?
I wish they did. It's just that it's just watching the trailer thinking it was one thing and then going to the movies and I was like, wait, Alien, no, come on, why? Come on.
This was one of those times I was so glad that I did not see the trailer for this at all.
And that's what kind of like irked me because the trailer sold you on just this probably being some sort of freak scientific bullshit. And I was like, that's up Emmerich's alley. That makes sense. And then it's like, no. Because from that first thing, that scene where they showed that whole accident up in space, I was like, so did alien because you know what I also thought? The aliens destroyed the moon and that's why it did that. That was my other theory. Like that thing that destroyed that was going to destroy the moon. and that what was going to be the thing that was going to like. So I thought that was going to be the thing. Like it was going to be aliens mess the moon up and shit.
Oh no! It just clearly proved that this thing came from the moon, sir.
And that's the shit that kind of just like no,
yeah.
Which also does the whole thing of so did the moon landing actually happen and why?
Oh, it happened all right.
It
Yeah, when they touched the Earth, when they touched the moon, they heard a ringing that rang out for hours after that. You know why? Because the moon is hollow.
And then ever since then, they said, all right, everybody that's in on it, we're just going to shut up. We're going to do the one small step for man, one giant leap, blah, blah, blah. But we are not going to tell
and we're going to
soul. We're not going to tell a soul about what the hell we saw here.
Yeah, they're going to mothball the shit out of it. Like, it happened or did it? It's Area 51, but in the most bizarre shit way possible.
I mean, we're not going to tell, like, if someone just happens to come across a spaceship and they want to throw out Area 51 in the conversation, you know, we're going to deny it. Point blank, period. Even though they are telling the truth, we can't say anything about that. We can't corroborate their stories.
I mean, just conspiracy theories ahoy. You would think that even like that conspiracy theory would have went a long way to me enjoying this movie, but it's no, not even that could just make it happen. It was like really.
I mean, the entire 2 hours of just this madness.
Yeah. And it flopping again isn't shocking because I think you got to understand, like, pandemic really kind of game changed a lot of stuff when it came to movies because it kind of forced people, especially in this age of streaming and certain movies being better and stuff, that you got to give people a reason to go to theaters. And Moonfall didn't really hit that. Like, I get the logic of giving Roland Emmerich $150 million because some of his other movies that were disaster films, it leaned into that. But I just think, like, nobody was like, oh man, I want to pay $15 to go see Moonfall. And it's like, nobody wants to see this shit. Like, fuck out of here. Like, no.
What really happened was Roland Emmerich really burnt himself out to the public that really knows him. And to be really honest with you, all of his movies since 2012 has been just weak, lacking. You know what I mean? It ain't been the same Emmerich.
Like, think about it, like because like I said, you have 2012, right? And then you get Anonymous, White House Down, which we did, Stonewall, okay, Independence, Resurgence is where people were like, we're done. Because Resurgence, it was like you didn't even.
They were
like,
done.
I think this is where it hit with Resurgence. They didn't bring back Will Smith, which everybody was like, damn.
Oh, you were never going to get him back.
Yeah. And then you did, and instead of just maybe keeping him alive, if you could get him back and stuff, you put Jesse T. Usher as the leading guy, and then you kill off his character, and it's like, what? Like, you like, okay, and it's
by the way, Chris, yes, while I did kept referencing the amount of security violations and clearance MacGuffins that happened throughout this movie, at least I was not Neil deGrasse Tyson, who told Stephen Colbert that Moonfall violated more laws of physics per minute than any other science fiction movie he's ever seen.
Yeah.
Bro, hold on. You mean to tell me that this movie violated more laws? And he said that this movie violated more laws of physics than Armageddon did.
Hold on. My favorite part. The moon is going back up. There's actually daylight for some strange reason. I'm gonna ignore that. But hello, Mom. Fuck you.
Yeah. Cell signal works again.
No. That is my biggest one. Of all the ones, I'll let go of all this crap. There's not a satellite that is flying around the Earth right now. No. Shut up. You remember at the end of Cowboy Bebop when we saw Ed's face in South America? That's what Earth is now.
Yeah,
that is what we are now.
In fact, one could say
fly planes, nigga. We are stunted, nigga.
One could argue that once all this shit was said and done, The airline industry is indefinitely fucked.
Oh yeah.
Food is probably going to be in the most ridiculous short supply.
It's called gruel. It's called oatmeal and water.
Hold on.
That's if we can grow shit.
Wait. Best part. Half of an ocean has taken over a country at this point, and
gasoline is 50 times more reliable than it's ever been.
And hold on. And at the center,
50 times more.
And at the center of it, cash, money is worthless.
It's worthless.
So we're going on e-bucks now.
Yeah, no, it's not e-bucks, nigga. It's land and resources.
No, it's actually a point system.
Nah, nigga, we don't.
It's going to be a point system, sir.
Yeah.
Whatever government is left is going to try to bring back civilization by using a point system.
Yeah. Me saying point these nuts. All right, how about that? Like that's no.
Where are you going to go? They ain't going to accept cash, dog. You going to try to swipe a credit card?
Everybody, if
I got two right here. That's what this is.
And hold on, let's not forget.
That's just contaminated thanks to the tsunami, right?
Also, and let's not forget, at any time.
But let's get that Wegmans ice cream. No, but let's get that Wegmans ice cream first.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they ain't there no more either, nigga.
I open Wegmans. Now I'm the new owner of Wegmans now. How about
with that? What? Food is gone.
Hold on. Remember what I said about gas? Yeah, that powers electricity. Electricity.
Yes,
all the generators are destroyed.
They're either destroyed or, like, once again, it's like finding a treasure. It's like finding a treasure chest in Mario, nigga.
I mean,
think about it. Like, really, really think about it. Halle Berry had the nerve to say, Earth, it's in one piece. We saved the planet. No, you didn't. You now have to rebuild.
Quit lying in front of your child.
At least Will Smith could give a good lie to his son and say, "Didn't I promise you fireworks?" Showing the falling debris of the spaceship.
Look, dog, the moon is coming down. There's certain facts of life you're just gonna have to understand.
It's like, hey,
money's gonna be a little tight around here. You ain't gonna get the Chuck E. Cheese pizza anymore.
So you know what happens? When you get to the bottom of a Chips Ahoy bag and it ain't nothing but crumbs, and you try to turn it over and it just falls all over the place. That's what's happening above us right now.
And then you start looking at yourself like, what kind of monster have I become? Because I'm eating Chips Ahoy right now.
Mom, look. Mom, look at the meteorite, son. That's dangerous.
That is death in rock form falling at us.
Anytime you think it's coming, just run, baby. Just run. It can happen to anybody at any time.
It turns into the ending of the fucking damn Fog, where my man Thomas J kills his whole family, and then boom, all of a sudden the crisis is over, and he's all hearing the fucking military trucks pass by and shit. He's
Thomas J and
Number one, that's a wild ass ending. That's a wild
ending. Chris Benoit, the whole clan.
So you invoked.
Could have waited 5.5 minutes for the army to show up.
Did you invoke CB, sir? CB?
He did.
Oh my god.
Not Chris Brown. Tell you that much.
The other violent one.
Sir.
You messed me up.
CB. All right. That's CB.
Hey, Eris, you messed me up. When you said, hey, son, did I promise you fireworks? I remember they panned up to the sky, seeing all that falling out the sky. Why my brain right there? It's here and I like it. Here we go. Another year.
I'm not ashamed to say my parents gifted me Willennium for Christmas.
You too? Ugh. I guess parents do understand.
We can wild west.
He likes to say, I respect Will Smith's. Footprint. I respect
that ain't the album, dog. That was
no. I know that ain't the album. I'm just saying it.
Footprint on hip hop, but he sucks. I can't stand him as a rapper.
Hey, look,
yo, it's again, y'all. Yes, y'all. It's Will Smith, y'all, and I kill y'all. He's that type of rapper.
Shut up. William is platinum status, sir. Platinum status.
No, you mean Big Willie style.
Peak?
You mean Big Willie style.
Yeah, Big Willie style was peak.
That's peak William Lenore Smith. It's something like a girl's name.
William Lowenbrow Smith.
Did you love that bitch in 2000s cover where he's like this, staring down at you because, hard, right?
With that early 2000s font that he used?
Bruh. Was it Sans, whatever the fuck it is?
That wasn't even Comic Sans, nigga. That was just that was edgy 2000s font.
It's called
That's the biggest problem about the whole movie. Granted, yes, there would be no movie.
Stratosphere.
Granted, yes. But you're not lying.
Yeah, the ramifications of the moon literally being close enough to touch the planet. Yeah. Yes. That is absolutely true.
This is my biggest problem.
That is exactly why I said that this movie is what happens if Shar actually got away with dropping Axis on Earth.
He was this close. Yeah.
If Amuro said, you know what? I'm not putting my Gundam in front of it.
Tomino a bitch for writing that. Tomino a bitch for writing that shit, by the way.
Nah, we ain't doing that. We're just going to go ahead and just, keep the party going. Keep the party going.
No,
I'm
sorry, CJ. What I should have said was this: why basically Moonfall is what happens if the psycho frame didn't activate.
It's really, what it is? It's really, it's really the opposite of the one colony that went to Ireland and never it sits in the middle of the city in Ireland and shit. That's what Moonfall was trying to go for, except it did not know the fucking rules of science that it would make that impossible. Essentially, and it's like, no. And I know people get on Neil deGrasse Tyson for poo-pooing entertainment and stuff, but I'm like, no, I agree with them. Like, you can let go of suspension belief to a degree in science fiction films, but when you
take
just
the rule book and just chuck it,
punt it out the fucking room, and it's not
even chuck it. I'm sorry, you're going 80 on the highway. You take the rule book, roll down the window, and just let it fly. No, stop.
By the rules, look, y'all.
BetterHelp.com, please.
By the rules of gravity alone, this movie is full of shit. Oh, golly. This movie was most definitely, wow. This might be the last Roland Emmerich movie we ever do.
Bro, how about the fact that KC sacrificed himself and became the new construct? His consciousness. He's now a part of the moon.
See y'all? An incel saved us. Y'all was mad.
Is he an incel? I didn't know
he is not an incel, D. I need you to take that back. I'm fighting for him.
Also, second of all, when Halle Berry got back to Earth.
Look, I can see their parachutes. They're okay.
I yelled that out the second I saw that fucking plane. I'm like, fuck you, movie. I like how, first off, they got to the moon dodging all the fuck. You know what? All right, you know what? I think I did enough. I think I'm done complaining. This movie did a lot.
Yeah. It slows down in the very beginning and then it just speeds right up.
I want people to understand something. Jackass Forever kicked the shit out of Moonfall, and me and Eris love the fuck out of Jackass Forever. We saw both of these movies the same week, and it's like, again, they really show people just ain't putting up with the bullshit anymore from Emmerich. It was just like, nah, we're done. We're done with you, man.
Bro, Rotten Tomatoes gave this thing a 35%.
That's generous that it got 35%. You know that?
35% out of 216 critics whose reviews were positive. This thing is still sitting at a 4.4 out of 10. They say whether Moonfall is so bad it's good or simply bad will depend on your tolerance for B-movie cheese.
This is something that Golden Globus films would have did.
Or
except for not 150 million.
No, not. I don't want to say Golden Globes. You want to know who I think would do this?
Mm-hmm.
C2.
C2.
Was it Carico? Like Carico, the company that did Terminator.
Guys, they let a real astronaut on the set of the movie, and he kept giving them notes saying that would never happen. And Roland just looked at him and basically said, "Go fuck yourself. Roll with it."
Hey, give him another Starbucks cup. That's what he told that nigga. Shut him up. Get him off my stuff.
Oh man, why would you have to?
So how this gonna work? Yeah, that's stupid. No. We're gonna do it like this.
That was the company, Chris. Sorry. Like Carlo Cope Pictures.
Oh, okay. Dog.
And then they rebranded and became C2, and then Studio Canal, then Lionsgate, then Sony Pictures.
Emmerich wrote this movie inspired by Independence Day resurgence. That tells you everything you need to know. That tells you everything you need to know.
And he shot this movie all in Montreal.
It's a very Montreal-looking movie, ain't it?
Yes, very much so. Colorado, my ass.
Montreal, we in the Great North, nigga.
Gretzky, nigga, Gretzky.
Syrup.
The fact that I saw no syrup in this movie.
You know. Sometimes you just sometimes you gotta go into a motel roof and try to, save yourself.
Especially when your weed head friend figured it out before anybody else did.
Because weed, the power of weed, people. The power of weed.
How do you think the Incas got their resources, man? Shut up, stoner.
The stoner stereotype. There it is.
Woody Harrelson played that. And which movie was that? Was that 2012?
2012.
Yeah, he was like, "It's so beautiful." That's the only reason why Woody Harrelson did it, because he knew he was going to die.
Why that yell? Like,
that's the best way I can think of it.
It was either that
years since I see 2012, bro.
It was either that or the Wilhelm scream.
I mean,
all right.
This was a short one. What we got next, D?
So next week, y'all, we finally going to put to rest a trilogy.
Another one?
Yeah, we're finally putting this junk to rest. It's the end of the trilogy, y'all. Where's time? We go first. We went back to see his parents finally get together. Then we went back to see his parents get together. Then his kids was like fucking up or some bullshit like that. I don't forget what it was. Whatever. All I know is that Biff kind of died in the past, which actually caused the whole rift. Whatever. Back to the Future 3.
A movie that, in a weird way, it's like
perfect ending, actually. Be honest,
I'm fine with it, but like
it's the weaker. No, it's definitely the weaker. It's the weakest one of the three. But I got to be real with you. I'm a film critic now, so when we get to that last scene, I'm probably gonna cry. Because I thought it was the perfect way of ending the series, man.
It's one of those movies where it's like it happened, but you're not mad at the ending, right? Like you're just like, oh, okay, sure, cool. Got you, and that was that. Like you weren't angry at it per se,
There's nothing to get angry at. While this is the weakest of the trilogy, it's still a perfect trilogy.
Oh yeah, it's the way they set this up. Be like, yeah, they did a lot of callbacks, but at the end of the day, it was, it was still its own story. It got to do a little bit of fun things here and there to actually build the world of Hill Valley. You know what I mean? Remember, they was talking about building the clock tower all the way back
in 1885.
Exactly, and the clock tower was ain't no way in the world. God, we're going right back to wow.
This movie.
We're going to be doing 3 Zemeckis movies this year. I just realized that. Wow.
The movie spends so much time, like as a franchise, it spends a lot of its time dealing with stuff that happened in 1955. It basically borrows a lot of its source from the first movie. The second one goes to the future, and while we do see some original stuff, you still got to go back to the first movie again. And now we get this third one, which goes back even further.
But also,
make like a tree and get out of here.
No, but here's my thing.
Make like a tree and leaf.
There are certain moments in movies where you see something that's actually cool because the as a kid you're like, oh, that's dope. A time travel train that flies wasn't on my bingo card, and that blew my mind as a kid.
I liked it and didn't like it at the same time. I think because it could fly, I think I liked it a little bit.
No, what got me was it runs on Steam.
That is the most whitest shit ever.
Roll the credits. Roll the damn credits.
That's already right. That's right, Rose.
Gotta be honest with you, white people, that's your culture. People say white people don't got culture. No, they got culture. It's called steampunk. That's what that shit is.
I know one day, Doc Brown, the homegirl,
got three little
two kids, and of course my favorite. No, of course my favorite. My favorite being like, Doc, what are you doing here? I had to come back for Einstein. Of course you had to come back for the dog.
Hey, white people love dogs.
I know, but you risk people seeing a flying freaking train to come back and get the dog.
Also, not for nothing, yo. This is one of the perfect white endings ever. Wait a minute, Doc. I just got one over on my bully. Also, it seems that my family is in a better place right now, and I'm a rich douchebag. I love it, Marty. I fucked over everybody that tried to get me, and I got my perfect wife and my two sons, Vernon and Jules. They're going to get beat up, but they're going to go to MIT. It's great.
It's like, so where are you going now, Doc? Back to the future? Nope. Already been there. Oh, so
I'm white. I can go back to the past. Slavery? What is that?
Shut up. We are not going to put that on lovable Doc Brown. I need you to stop.
Hey, Doc, we already talked about Doc Brown killing a couple of Russians and maybe leaving like a gas bomb in a Liberian cave somewhere. We already talked about Doc Brown got his hands dirty, bro.
Sir, that's the Cold War. They were our enemies.
Dog. Doc Brown.
Bring it over here.
We already said Doc Brown in year 1 through 8, Rick Sanchez were the same person.
Except Rick is the terrible one and Doc is actually the good one.
Look, it's Doc. Yeah. It's not like I killed a baby or anything like that.
I mean, come on, man. It's 1980s Christopher. It's 1980s Christopher Lloyd. If anything, his character in Clue was more Rick Sanchez than like the Doc Brown.
If anything, yours, like I said, like this, like you said, like, come on, man, it's Doc Brown. He didn't do that. Like, yeah, Doc Brown in 1960 though. That's a nigga that was a nigga that was Walter Whiting. I have a genius idea. Oh shit.
Doc Brown in the 1960s, sir, is God, I would say is what you get when
Doc Brown.
Doc Brown in the 60s, he supported Kennedy.
Doc Brown in the 70s, man, he was putting up James Harden numbers, nigga. I'm serious, he was doing the United States some good, getting
put a bullet in fucking Lee Harvey Oswald's head. Like,
you are going to get me the plutonium, right? You will give me the plutonium. Yeah, sure you are, Mr. Brown. Make sure this guy's gone.
Hey, look, that's why I said, man, time traveling train, that's some imagination, man. Like,
man, think about it. You and your wife and your two sons and your hairy ass dog can go wherever you want to, man. I gotta go with Eris again.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
White.
Without Back to the Future 3, Chris Lloyd would be absent from
8 million ways to die in the West.
Yep. I mean, look. But either way, as much as the weaker the Back to the Future, it is entertaining, at least. I like it. Don't love it. I'm not like, oh man, it's underrated. I'm not going to do that because I think that's the dumbest revisionist history.
If you're ever doing a marathon, put it like this: if you ever do a Back to the Future marathon, you don't get upset when you see the third one.
Yeah. All right, cool. Watch it.
This isn't like when we watch the Alien franchise. It's like, oh, Alien, this is good dated fun. Aliens, oh man, it's my favorite one. Alien 3. I'm here. I'm just here for Charles S. Dutton.
Alien
Resurrection.
That is tripping. That is tripping on the sidewalk and landing directly on your kneecaps.
But guys, let film
that's running head first into a rake.
These are film critics saying Alien 3 is underrated. Like, you gotta understand, Alien 3 was underrated. You know?
Charles Dance was a revelation.
No. Charles S. Dutton was the only thing that stopped me from turning the movie off.
As a proponent of somebody,
and as D said in our TikTok, sacrifice himself to white.
No, but my thing is this: as a proponent of
no reason,
I'm a proponent of
Shakespeare while death.
I'm a proponent of director's cuts as much as the next person, but even the Aliens 3 director's cut, it's like, this doesn't save the movie. What are we doing here? Like, you're still stupid. Like,
especially when you look at the original script for this movie.
Remember at the end where Charles S. Dutton was giving the prayer, he was doing all this. He's like, "Hey man," he was all crying. I was like, I know the director was like, "Bring it in." Like, dude, bring it in.
Can you not upstage everybody else, please?
God damn, Charles, you're not getting paid more than what you're getting paid.
I'm like, Charles, we get it. No, Charles, we get it. You're a prison actor, but damn.
Charles, this isn't Raising in the Sun. You can bring it in.
I mean, look,
that's what they do to black. That's what they do to black people. We act too dramatic.
Look, all I'm saying is, Moonfall needed some Charles Dutton.
No, it didn't. I disagree.
It needed a better screenwriter.
It just needed a better screenwriter and needed a better script.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the person. Probably need a better CGI, but we ain't going there either. So anyway, y'all, next week, Back to the Future 3.
Oh, for the love of God, end this!